We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another exciting edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. How are you?
I am great. You know, I'm busy. It's a busy time of the year, isn't
it's
it?
It's the holiday season. You're supposed to be busy.
Isn't it funny, though, we always say it's a busy time, whether it's a summertime, fall, winter.
That's because MTA is active in our community, and we're always doing stuff.
That is true. Gosh, we just gave away 15,000 free bus passes. Okay. I know that was huge. I had 3 different press conferences week alone. But I'll tell you, one of the busiest days I'm going to have is Friday the 13th.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, it's going to be December the 13th, and so many wonderful things are happening during that time. We start off with a program called Whatchamacallit.
Not the candy bar, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not. We're going to talk more about that and how it got its name. But right after that, that's from 7 to 9 a.m. And right after that, I'm going to the Mott Community College has a lifetime lecture series, and we've had Desiree in here talking about the different things they're talking about. Well, I host that as well. And that's going to take place, yes, I know, 9 until 11. And you could have breakfast and the entertainment. And then there's it's going to be Christmas at Crossroads. So there's going to be a choir with Christmas music and very nice. And then I leave there and go to the Zontas fundraiser. That's a great one, too, that we're going to tell you more about that next week. But let's focus right now on Whatchamacallit. That is
the candy bar.
No, but it's very sweet, I must say. That's happening on Friday the 13th, and I'm going to let my good friend tell us more about that. Carolyn, give us your full name and your title.
Hi, Stephanie. My name is Carolyn McQuigg, and I am the current president of the Swartz Creek area of Chamber of Commerce.
And you also are a real estate agent as well, and where is that?
I am. I work for Berkshire Hathaway out of Grand Blanc.
Wow.
But just in pretty much anywhere in Michigan if you need a house.
I love it. I know you're so helpful with people when they're trying to sell their house. You're very considerate, and you make sure that they have what they need. So I think that's really important when you're selling your home.
I try to. I really do, because it's such a stressful time of life for people, whether they're buying or selling. I don't think they really have any idea. They consider it one of the top 3 most stressful things you can do in your life. So we try to hold on, listen to what you have to say, and find the perfect house either coming in or going out for you.
Well, that is so true. I just sold my mom's house, and it's very, very, it's a bittersweet. You know, you're glad it's sold, but yeah, it's kind of sad to see it go. So I'm glad there's a good friend there you can depend on. But you're also working on something very special as the president of the Swartz Creek Chamber, which is her 2nd year. She is organizing the Whatchamacallit. Now, that got started years ago, and I was talking to Raul from the Financial Plus Federal Credit Union. He's like, I want to do something, but what are we going to call it? And it's like, it's just like Whatchamacallit. And we thought, there you go. The Whatchamacallit.
There you go.
So it's stuck. And it's been how long has that been going on now, Carolyn?
Oh, it's been going on as long as I can remember. I joined the chamber, I think, back in 2007. And I would believe we were starting it right in that time frame. So it's been a long time.
Well, it used to be the Financial Credit Union right there on Vance Lake.
Okay.
And it's all free breakfast, and there's so many people to just visit with, and organizations come out, and the old Newsboys are collecting that day, and they're selling newspapers. And Mike and I used to always host it. Every year we put on the radio, we were hosting it. Well, this year Carolyn's asked us to host it at the IMA, which it grew so much they had to go to it was the old IMA, now it's called the Dort. You know what I'm talking about.
The Dort Arena, whatever it is now.
Right, right.
Yep.
And so
Home of the Firebird. That's an easy way to remember it.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Well, now I know how much fun it is, but just explain to people what it's all about, why they should come, and why the purpose of this is happening.
Whatchamacallit is in the 2nd year down at Dort Financial Credit Union. Last year, we started partnering with Dort Financial. Financial Plus kind of took a step back. They're going in a lot of other directions. So we changed partners to Dort Financial, and the money raised that day is through raffle tickets, 50/50, booze basket, silent auction, and even a live auction that Tim Look is coming and auctioning off a antique gas meter filled with silver coins. So we'll have a live auction. That's totally different. So
and I was also told those coins are worth $1,000, those silver coins.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, he put all the coins in there. He really wanted to push it. He's a big person that is definitely behind Old Newsboys. All the money we raise from this is going for Old Newsboys. There's no money taken out. It's strictly 100% going to them. There's actually a raffle ticket you could buy at the door if you want for $20, and there's 2 chances to win on that. There's a small prize, we're calling it elf size, and a larger size that's a Christmas. And Dort has some kind of a major gift they're throwing in there that you're going to have a chance to win. And I'm not sure yet what it is, but they said it would definitely be worth a ticket.
Well, I always buy tickets, and I've always wanted in the past something, even if it's small, and it's a nice event, and you could see people you've not seen in a long time, and connect with community members and organizations. It's great.
Yeah, you don't even believe the people you find there, because it's a chamber event, and it's for all of the chambers. We send out hundreds of invitations all the way down to North Oakland County. So people are welcome to come. It's a free event to walk into. There is no charge whatsoever. We have breakfast from 7 to 9. And last year it was wonderful. I mean, it was bacon and eggs and toast and you name it, coffee. It was just a wonderful, wonderful meal. It was very, very good. People, because we have so much room, because it's right there in the entryway, people came, and in the past it was always a great event, but bringing it there gave us so much more room. And we noticed that people were staying. I mean, usually they'd come, maybe be there a half hour, an hour. I saw people that got there at 7 and at 9 o'clock were like, we're leaving. You can stay for but everything's going. But running into so many people, just catching up and having, really, I think starting the Christmas feeling, because you're donating and you're meeting people and you're just, I don't know, you spend 2 hours smiling, and I don't know what could be better.
I do love that too. And Mike and I were there last year, and he's like, this is great. And you're like, why don't you guys host next year? And we're going to be doing it live on Facebook. We're going to be interviewing people, letting them come on and talk about the great live auction that you're going to be starting. You said about 8 o'clock for that Tim Looks wonderful prize of $1,000 in the silver coins. It's going to be about 8 o'clock, you said, that live auction?
Yep, that's what we were talking, right around 8 o'clock. We figured that way people that weren't there right at 7 could still be there. And then people maybe that had to be to work at 9 o'clock, give them time to be through the auction. They wouldn't feel like, well, I don't want to start this because I can't finish it.
Absolutely. So, yeah, well, I'll be bidding on that as well. So that's going to be a nice thing to have. Wouldn't that be a great Christmas gift to give somebody? Say, here you go, $1,000 in silver coins.
Yep.
Yes, and we're so lucky. Like the silent auction last year, I think we had around 45 silent auction items.
Yes, I think I bid on all of them, and I was outbid on all of them too. So it's went to a good cause, but darn it, I missed out.
And the community was so generous, and the gifts that they gave, they were not small by any means. I mean, they were incredible with what they put into their baskets. It was definitely nice.
They really were. As a matter of fact, I had one gift that I won, and I thought it was just like a gnome. And you turn it around, there was like 4 or 5 gift cards taped to the back. It was like, a $20 gift card to, I think, Starbucks and other places. So that was so nice. You're right. They were very generous. I can't wait to do it again.
Yes, I can't either. It's like the one day of the week I don't really mind getting up at the crack of dawn, because you just get to go down and, and have a good time and watch people.
Well, I know that you have a chamber meeting was that third Tuesday of every month, or was the fourth?
It's the fourth Tuesday of every month, and this month is at the American Legion Hall on Morris Road in Swartz Creek. Our luncheons are always at noon, and they're always free. So you can come to the community, meet people, be amazed who belongs to the chamber. And you can always, we tell people, come to a meeting, come to 2 meetings, and then make a decision if you want to join. You don't have to pay to get in or anything like that. In our meetings, we charge $159 for our dues for Swartz Creek Chamber, and the luncheons are always free. It's a great event, and the food is always good.
It really is. I know MTA is a member of that chamber, and that's why I'm so honored to always attend. Now, since I'm the president of the Genesee Valley Rotary, they meet every Tuesday, so I'm actually going to take off this Tuesday so I can be to your event, so we can talk about what we're going to be doing for the Whatchamacallit on the 13th. Nice. So once I'm there, I can buy tickets from you at that meeting, can't I, Carolyn?
Yes, we will have tickets. We do not have a credit card reader for the meeting. We will have a credit card reader for Whatchamacallit. So we can even put your 50/50 tickets on a credit card.
Oh, wonderful.
We got you. This time we'll take a check for a ticket, or we'll take cash. And like I said, it's a $20 ticket. All the money goes to Old Newsboys. We are only selling 200 tickets, so it's not like there's going to be 1 million sold and you have no chance of winning. The small tickets, you've got like a 1 in 6 chance of winning something. And the big one, I'm not quite sure yet, because we don't have all the gifts in on that. But it's definitely going to be worth it.
Well, I'm going to put together an MTA gift basket for you, because we have a really nice, it's like a stadium blanket that's really cozy, comfy, and we have eyeglass cleaners and a bunch of stuff I'll put together for you. So if anybody wants to donate something to this wonderful cause, how can they get a hold of you to do so?
They can get a hold of me either on my cell. I can give you that if you want. It's 810-691-7344, or they can email me. My email is my full name, Carolyn McQuigg, so CarolynMcQuigg at BHHSMI.com. It's Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Michigan Real Estate. But they can get a hold of me that way, and we can I tell people, put together a swag basket. Advertise your company. Everybody's got things that they give away, whether they're note cards or pens or whatever, but put together a package like that, maybe add a few gift cards to it, and we'll put it in the silent auction. That way you can advertise for yourself. People love swag, and gift cards are always great too, so there's no downside to it.
I love that. Now, if somebody wanted to bring something that morning, could they still donate and bring you a basket, or is it too late because you have to have things all organized?
If they bring us one, we'll probably have some blank sheets, and we'll find a place to put them in. We'll never turn down a donation. We will find a place to make it work.
Of course. You're such a hardworking woman, and you always seem like you're very just happy. You do it with a great attitude, and I love that about you. You always, and I know you got to be stressing and sweating sometimes, but you never let them see you sweat. You just always smile and get on with it.
You're right. You just can't do it. And when you go there and you start realizing where the money goes to and how big the need is in the community, it just, it makes you feel good that maybe you put a dent in it, because there are just so many people out there that are needing. And like, if you ever get a chance to go out to Old Newsboys and take a look at the facility, you really see the need. Or if you can go to the food bank, because our Jam the Jars, that's our chamber event. We've got a jar for each chamber. We're challenging them to see who can put in the most money into their chamber, and all that money goes to food bank. So
that's nice. I remember doing that last year. Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yep. So we're going to try that again. They're really excited about it. So yeah, there's such a need. I mean, it's just, we're trying to do what we can do to make it a little better.
I love that idea. Well, thank you for taking some time to share this information with us, because we appreciate that. And hopefully you'll get more people interested in donating or attending, because who doesn't want a free breakfast? That's always nice.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, Jay, hopefully you can come by that morning, Friday the 13th. Are you at home on Fridays?
Friday the 13th. I'm going to be out scaring people. So.
Oh, okay. Well, if anybody else is around, make sure you come by for that wonderful breakfast. And, Mike and I will put you on the air. We'll talk to you. We'll make a fun day of it, for sure. You're helping the Old Newsboys. I just went to an event. It was a Burton Chamber, and they were there speaking. And what they do is wonderful. For $20, you can buy a little pin. You're not really buying the pin. You're buying the box that goes to these children. And he showed us what was in this box for a 9-year-old boy. And it was just full of like jammies and underwear and a toy and gloves and just nonstop items in there, and all the hygiene products.
Nice.
I know. It was just very cool. So thank you for what you're doing, Carolyn. We do appreciate that.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Stephanie, for doing this.
That's my pleasure. And I'll be there on the 13th. I'll see you before then, though, because next week on Tuesday, I'll be there for your, what do you call
luncheon.
that? Luncheon.
Chamber luncheon
There you
at
go.
the American Forest Road, 12 o'clock.
Once again, free food. That's why I'm there. My mom, who loves me dearly, said, honey, you started getting fat when you go to these chamber events. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, go back to work. I know you're needed, and we will see you on the 13th.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a great day, both of you.
Thank you, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And thank you for listening. Every week we do this, don't we, Jay?
That's right, we do.
Something wonderful, great, things that helps the community. And if you have something you want to share with us, how do they get a hold of us?
Just drop us an email at podcast@mtaflint.org.
We'd love to have you on. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.